Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. As you can see, I've done quite a bit. Uh, First thing though, let's check out over here. Alright, so I made this little road with like a carve out area. This was one hill, but so I made it a little carve out. Um, this will end up being like houses, but right now it's just the road. And then, so the first building we have here is this parking garage. It's got a, here, let me just show you. So you come in here and you can go all the way up here. Takes a second. And then you come across and go down. This was because I didn't really have enough space to make another exit, so I just made another parking garage. We have some buildings that are apartments, kind of like row houses, I think they're called. Not all of them are filled. Most of them are filled. There's two here on the end and two over there that aren't filled. Here I'm just working on some other buildings. These will be kind of like an old town kind of vibe. Not as old as some old towns you've seen, but like whenever this town started kind of style. Alright, and then up here, I worked a lot on the roads, expanded the roads, added a parking lot here. This is a parking lot for the tower, which I'll get to in a bit. And then I added some street lamps, which at night look something like this. So I just used some light blocks on, what are these, smooth quartz slabs for the street lamps, and then I put some lower level light blocks below to get that ground effect. Because if I didn't, it would just like only be up there and not be on the ground, which it needs to be. Kind of like a, looks more like a real street lamp that way. These kind of like glow with shaders on. I'm building some things more in the city with shaders in mind, but I don't really play with shaders, so I'm kind of leaving it like little things like this. I'll put a picture on screen for this, but yeah, so that's how that looks. And then at night, there's a bunch of firefly bushes. There's some over there. If you come up here, there's a whole bunch on this trail. And this trail just goes up to the tower, which I'll show in a second. But yeah, you can see kind of right here. I'll put an image on the screen for how it looks with shaders on. I can't really record with shaders at the same time. Alright, so you come up this path, leave the parking lot, come up this path, and this is just the path to the tower. I used rooted dirt and coarse dirt for this path, so it kind of like fades into the grass. But as you come up here, you sort of get that vibe that you kind of like are in a forest, and there'll be like buildings peeking to the trees, but you'll be kind of like in San Francisco where the trees kind of like hide the city. Anyway, I modeled this. I took inspiration a lot from San Francisco in this actually, because this is kind of like my own Coit Tower, but it's more like a gray rather than a white. So I only went to Coit Tower once, but I found it looked really cool, so I decided to include it. It's more like in this city, it's more like a castle theme, but yeah, so got a little waterfall going down the center. Then you come up here and the forest kind of like disappears and you can see like or the forest vibe kind of like disappears and you can see all the cities and city and buildings and the fountain here at the top. Then you can come back down, and in here it's kind of like a little waterwork with the fountain coming all the way down and water pouring in, and kind of like a well, but more for show. So this is my test area. I just wanted to show you guys. I had started this before I even created the city, and made all the roads here, and I recently, like not even a week ago, made these trees and made the whole forest. So this is what that forest is made out of over there is a ponderosa pine, or a Pinus ponderosa. So it's just these 4 trees, copy and pasted over again. Alright, that's it guys. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments. Bye.